you can see, we are in the Toulouse train station, and if you look up at the departures, there is nothing for Lyon, which is where we have to connect to get to Strasbourg today.
Bonjour! Me and Norbert are officially on vacation. Doesn't really feel like it yet because we've been stuck in train stations for the past day because of the strikes. Really dislike the French at this moment. Yesterday we had to get from Rodez to Toulouse and all the trains were cancelled, so we had to take a bus. It was like really cramped. It took us 3 hours instead of 2, and we ate kebabs at least, but they stunk up the whole bus. Whatevs. And then we got to Anne's, which was nice, and she drove us here to the Toulouse train station, but there is no train going to Lyon, and that's where we have to go in order to get to Strasbourg to start our lovely vacation. But we gotta figure it out. We're gonna go to Paris, and then from Paris go to Strasbourg. So we're getting there 3 hours later than planned, but we'll still arrive tonight. So that is good. And I'll keep you posted. Hopefully everything from here goes smoothly. Bye-bye.
This is our tour guide, Laura Beth.
Hello there! Okay, so we made it to Strasbourg safely, and Laura Beth was indeed an awesome tour guide. I absolutely love this city, especially the German-style houses. It was very beautiful, and we got to do the boat tour as well, which was really sweet. So we got to learn a bit about the history. I took a lot of photos, and I've already posted them, so you can check those out. I took a few video clips, and here are some of my favorites. They showcase the beautiful little houses in the area known as Petite France, and also some of the parts of the big squares. Strasbourg had lots of these huge open squares with fountains and statues, and it reminded me a little bit of Madrid, which I really liked, so check it out. So after we went on the boat tour, we bought an insane amount of, as I was saying, we went shopping. We kind of got sucked into all the candy and chocolate shops. It was just amazing. We spent unnecessary amounts of money on sweets, but totally going to be worth it. And then we were looking for something to do before dinner, so we thought, hey, why not be really French and go and get an apéritif before we eat? So we went to this bar that Laura Beth knew, and we were just about to sit down with our drinks, and 2 Frenchmen approached us, slightly intoxicated Frenchmen, but they ended up being nice even so, and just a little bit crazy, but their names were Claude and Adrien. Our one apéritif turned into 3, and just some ridiculous conversation. Here's some of that.
Oh, hi.
Oh, that's good.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Claude.
Non. T'es trop chaude. Non.
Va jouer avec les enfants.
Non. Tu joues avec les enfants.
Oui, je prends le
Et lui? Excellent. Disais bonjour. Pour le blog.
Bonjour de la France.
Ok.
Tu peux dire bonjour?
Bonjour.
C'est comment?
C'est vrai.
Lisiane.
Et tu sais, Lisiane, tu sais les filles, elles sont d'Amérique, elles sont des États-Unis.
Et là t'as Britney Spears, t'as Banana et là
Non, elles sont des États-Unis.
Et pourquoi est-ce que vous êtes à Strasbourg?
Parce que notre papa, il nous prend pour les vacances et pour les week-ends.
Ouais.
So we were in Strasbourg for about 2 days, and then Laura Beth and I hit the road again, and we headed to a new country for me at least, Germany, Deutschland. We still had train complications, but this time it wasn't the strike's fault, it was our fault.
So, can you explain where we are right now?
Erika, I couldn't really tell you, but we're somewhere in Germany, in the country, because we got really lost. We took the wrong train.
So, the conductor, who's in there, is a very nice man, but he speaks no English.
No English.
So we realized that we were on a train that stopped moving in some random ass town.
Called Bad something.
Yeah. So we are on a new route.
Yep.
And we hope to make it there safely. 2 hours later than planned, but
You know.
it's an adventure.
Yeah.
We finally made it to Munich safely. We ended up taking 6 different trains to get to Munich, which is supposed to take like 4 hours, and it took us like 8 hours. But it was an adventure. We really enjoyed Munich. We did a free walking tour there. The tour started off in Marienplatz, in front of supposedly the first or second most overrated tourist attraction in Europe, depending on what city you're in. In Germany, the Glockenspiel is supposedly the second most overrated attraction.
Now, the Glockenspiel goes off 3 times a day, approximately 11, approximately midday, and approximately 5 p.m. in the evening. There was a little pause. There we go. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's like, whoa, here we go. Look at the anticipation on the square. Thousands of people. Nobody watches this a second time around. On 3, guys. 1, 2, 3. Bavaria! There we go. 3 times a day, every day for the last 102 years. It never gets old. Or does it? I'm not too sure anymore.
And the second day we were in Germany, we left Munich for a day trip. We went to Füssen, which is a small town. It's famous for the Neuschwanstein Castle. Some of you might know it as the castle that inspired Walt Disney. It was gorgeous, and I took a little bit of footage of the scenery because it was breathtaking, and it definitely doesn't do justice. So one of the things that I really liked about Germany was its punctuality and convenience. I definitely noticed it right away, even just in the train stations. For one, there's elevators and escalators, which seems like pretty standard since people usually have luggage when they travel. But the French train stations don't have that. We did see one escalator that was going down into the train station. Not really helpful. The only thing was that in Germany, to cross the road, the pedestrians do not cross whatsoever if the little walking sign is still red. Like, it doesn't matter if there's no cars for miles, and they don't do it, and then they look at you like you're crazy if you do. I mean, Lorbeth did that a lot because we had places to be. Otherwise, I think Germany is a great place. Food is tasty, a little filling, a little heavy. I don't know if I could eat Wiener Schnitzel and pretzels all the time, but I'm sure Germany has a lot more than that. Sauerkraut's good. So at this point, we were about halfway into our paid vacation, and the fun didn't stop there. Me and Lorbeth parted ways, but I made up with an old friend, my trusty companion, Mr. Hansinger, who's still with me. But we met up in Nuremberg, and then we went to explore yet another country, the Czech Republic. So keep an eye out for another blog. Should be coming out shortly.
Prague blog.
Yes, the Prague blog. Bye.